1.
Enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically.
Rita has always enthusiastically believed that women can prove themselves to be the equal of men, so she works very hard. Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic. Elisa is enthusiastic about linguistics and computer programming. She dreams of working at Google and developing the speech recognition system in the future.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Jesse's enthusiasm for movies motivated him to major in filmmaking at college.
2.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Frank struck up a friendship with Carol when they were in elementary school. 10 years after they first met, they are still good friends now.
3.
Relative.
Relative.
The couple invited only close relatives to their wedding, so only uncles and aunts were invited. Relative.
Relative. James is collecting materials relative to this historical event for his history report. 4.
Odd.
Odd.
It was odd that what the professor talked about in her speech was not related to the topic at all.
5.
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge.
The car manufacturer reluctantly acknowledged that there was a major fault in the design of its car.
6.
Substantial.
Substantial.
In the street interview, a substantial number of interviewees were glad to answer questions, while only a few people refused to participate in the survey.
7.
Deposit.
Deposit.
If you want to buy the apartment, you have to put down a deposit on it first. Deposit.
Deposit. Marilyn deposited 30% of the price of the car and will have to pay the rest in 2 weeks.
I deposited my backpack in the locker before I started swimming.
8.
Contemporary.
Contemporary.
The students are discussing how contemporary pop music, like Mayday songs, can reflect people's emotions in different stages of life. Contemporary.
Contemporary. It was a pity that Vincent van Gogh didn't gain wide recognition among his contemporaries during his lifetime. He turned famous after his death. 9.
Astonishingly.
Astonishingly.
Eason was not confident about passing the test, but he got an astonishingly high score in the test. Astonishing.
Astonishing. The performers jumped from one swing to another high in the air. Their performance was truly astonishing.
Astonish.
Astonish.
It astonished me that Mr. Davis, who had been healthy all his life, passed away so suddenly. Astonishment.
Astonishment. Emma stared at the waiter in astonishment as he took away her food without waiting for her to finish it. 10.
Rent.
Rent.
Store rents in this area are so high that many shops have gone out of business. Rent.
Rent. Mr. and Mrs. Hudson plan to buy an apartment next year so that they won't need to rent one anymore. 11.
Urban.
Urban.
In recent years, many young people have been moving from the countryside to urban areas for more and better job opportunities.
12.
Inferior.
Inferior.
According to news reports, the famous coffee shop had mixed cheaper, inferior quality coffee beans with top-rated ones so as to bring in more profits.
13.
Efficient.
Efficient.
Ben is an efficient worker who can always get his work done very quickly. Efficiency.
Efficiency. Making a plan ahead of time and putting it into practice step by step is the key to improving efficiency. 14.
Propose.
Propose.
The sales manager of the flight company proposed that local snacks should be included in airline meals. Proposal.
Proposal. The Congress rejected the proposal to reduce carbon dioxide emissions since they thought economic growth is much more important. 15.
Companion.
Companion.
The loyal dog has become the old man's companion since his children moved abroad.
16.
Exceptional.
Exceptional.
The doctor said that my brother's illness was an exceptional situation. He had never seen any case like this during his career.
French desserts are exceptional not only because they taste amazing, but also because they look rather artistic. 17.
Embrace.
Embrace.
Some people enthusiastically embrace the proposal of free working hours, while others consider fixed working time is better.
Upon seeing her missing son in the police station, the mother rushed to him and embraced him tightly. 18.
Initially.
Initially.
My new smartphone worked well initially, but a week later it failed to ring when people called. Initial.
Initial. In the initial stage of this disease, patients will lose the ability to control their movements as their muscles begin weakening. 19.
Break.
Break.
Hesitation can act as a brake on making progress and achieving goals.
Seeing a dog run out in front of his car, Matt immediately put on the brakes to stop the car. 20.
Worthwhile.
Worthwhile.
It took us a week to decorate our house for Christmas. However, when we finally lit up the Christmas tree, it all seemed worthwhile.
21.
Ample.
Ample.
If we arrive at the airport earlier, there will be ample time for us to shop around and buy some gifts for family and friends.
22.
Participant.
Participant.
This game is for children only. All the participants must be under the age of 12.
23.
Tenant.
Tenant.
All the tenants of this apartment have agreed to take turns cleaning the living room, the kitchen, and the bathroom.
24.
Resident.
Resident.
Residents of big cities usually have to put up with dirty air, loud noise, and heavy traffic. Resident.
Resident. In Taiwan, students are encouraged to study at schools near their resident districts. However, many parents choose to send their children to prestigious schools which are far from their home. 25.
Bond.
Bond.
There is a strong bond between Joyce and Quentin because they share the same goals and beliefs.
26.
Stall.
Stall.
There will be dozens of stalls selling food, drink, and all kinds of products at the school fair.
27.
Stereotype.
Stereotype.
Many people have stereotypes about certain groups of people, yet such beliefs may not accurately reflect reality.
28.
Exceed.
Exceed.
According to the traffic law, drivers must not exceed the speed limit of 90 kilometers per hour when going through this tunnel.
29.
Budget.
Budget.
To stay within budget, the restaurant chains will close down 2 overseas branches this year. Budget.
Budget. Although the young couple budgeted limited money for their honeymoon, they still enjoyed it a lot. 30.
Alternate.
Alternate.
If it rains tomorrow, the gym will be the alternate place to hold the sports meet.
Citizens whose license plates end in odd numbers are only allowed to enter the city on alternate days. 31.
Widespread.
Widespread.
The politician has attracted widespread criticism from the public for his offensive comments on single women.